So this morning I had to do something really sad in our garden and kill half our tomato plants. I noticed white mold starting to form on them. And white mold, aka timber rot, is basically a death sentence for any plant in your garden. This side of our garden had 10 tomato plants growing in it, and I went ahead and removed 6 of them this morning. Basically all 6 of those were exhibiting signs of it, and I wanted to get them away from all the healthy plants that we still have growing here. Now there's still a chance that these plants that I left will get them, but I'm willing to take that chance since there's no signs of the fungus yet. White mold likes to form in wet, cool climates, and in Florida it's always wet, and now that we're into the fall gardening season, the temperatures have cooled. So basically anything between 60 to the mid 70s, and if it's wet, that's when that fungus really likes to thrive. So it's something you really want to look out for in your garden. Some telltale signs of it are little tiny white spots that form on the stems of your plants. Eventually those little white spots will grow and you'll notice discoloration and wilting of your leaves and really like the plant starting to dry out and get crispy. So if you start to see that, go ahead and remove that plant. Another telltale sign is that when you cut the plant, you can open it up, and on the inside of it you'll see almost like these little black grains of rice. It's a fungus that once a plant gets, you can't really come back from. So when you see it, remove it from your garden immediately. That way it has less of a chance to spread to any of the healthy plants. So there are a couple of things you can do to try to correct your soil or fix it. That way you don't have to deal with this issue in the future for future plantings. One of the most popular things is soil solarization. You basically just take plastic, cover the soil real tight, and let it pretty much bake in the sun for about 8 weeks. That should kill off most of the funguses and issues that you would have in your soil. Another option is to use fungicides. Not everybody likes to do that, so use your personal preference on something like that. And the other option is to just grow crops that are not susceptible to white mold. So corn and wheat, they're both pretty popular items that aren't susceptible to white mold. Unfortunately, most of your garden veggies are. So my personal preference would be to do soil solarization. It's the least harmful to your soil and other plants, and gives you faster turnaround time and gives you more options to grow during your next season.